Hello and welcome, my name is Lynx and we are playing Overlord H. Humorous. Still going through it. Let's find out what's going to happen from now on. Rubedo. Pandra's actor, can you speak? I contact Pandra's actor through my message skill. Yes, Aisama. How's the situation over there? Everything went flawlessly here? We decided to wait one more day, given the overall strength of all those teams. It's more likely they are still exploring or resting than having been wiped out. That is the most natural response I felt like giving us moment. Well done. I have another task to take care of today. A day is just what I needed. I assume you will be back in Nazareth tomorrow, correct? Late in the morning, I believe. Perfect. Once you are back, I will be sending Oda and Mar to continue our plan then. Keep up the good work, Pandra's actor. I shall. Is there something wrong, Aisama? Well, no, not really. Everything went flawlessly. But that event in the arena? Well, yeah, I thought about it since. May I suggest something then? It may be a stupid idea, but... It could offer me a good insight, go ahead. While our current plan is working well and fast, there is no doubt it is still a large-scale one. It has its benefits, however, assembling a team with the sole focus on finding the other supreme beings would be much more efficient. I'm talking about a small but powerful squad. It would cost some resources, but they would not be wasted regardless of the outcome of the main goal. After all, having scouts reporting back to Nazareth would undoubtedly offer useful intel. I mean, technically we do have scouts in places, except they are not of Nazareth descent, but... Whatever. I see. That is a good idea, Rubedo, thank you. Oh, I'm happy my idea could be of use, Aisama. And she probably thinks, now excuse me, you said it's a good idea, I need to go change my pantsu. That cost would surely be worth it, but the question is, whom should I send? And how many? Is there any problem with it, Aisama? No, the idea is good. I was just wondering whom to send for such a task. In that case, I suggest myself. Oh, okay, now I can connect that. Okay. I'm connecting where this idea of yours is going with. Okay. Huh? Well, you are the overseer. I was hoping you would stay with me. Aisama. I don't mean it like that. I have a wife. I meant I rely on you a lot, so. Ahem. So, are you suggesting yourself? If you're truly thinking of assembling such a team, there is no one better than myself, as much as I would like to stay here with you. What about Ora and Mare? There is no doubt about their tracking skills. That's true, however, all of them would go wild at the sole rumor of a supreme being. I mean... I feel like you would go and wipe, like, entire town, city, village, country, if someone did that. What you said literally, like, is the worst thing you could have said. Come on. We all know if someone would go wild about a sole rumor, it would be you, Rubedo. Come on. Everyone knows that. Mare and Ora included. Not you. As an overseer, I have to take rumors for what they are and hold my excitement. We are right. I know. Oh, perhaps Pandra's actor, since I'm his creator and considering his personality, yeah. That's a good choice, but his skills are required for the plan to conquer the world. It's as you say. Of course, I'm barely suggesting from my point of view, but if you agree with me, I'll be more than glad to fulfill this task. Your points are valid, given the importance of the task. I agree. However, you cannot go alone. Given the risk of possible mind control, I will create the most powerful undead I'm able to. Even then, it is Rubedo we are talking about. Yes, that will not suffice. I'll need to pick at least another floor guardian. Anyone else you have in mind?
My little sister.
Rubedo.
Yes.
I have held off activating her at first because I was scared of possible revolt given how NPCs became so real. Honestly, this possibility still worries me, although not as much as it used to. Even then, I found her activation necessary. In other circumstances, maybe. But there was a choice for that, right? She's the most powerful melee fighter of Nazarick. Even if I tried my best, there is a real chance I might not win against her. Albodo, is there a reason why you need so much power?
Yes, I have Nazarick's resources in mind. As things currently stand, if I were to take anyone else, I would be detracting power from Nazarick. However, my little sister, she's stored away and unused. If I were to take her, there would be no changes in Nazarick's strength. Without her, I would need at least 2 floor guardians or a small army of undead, but traveling around with a small army would attract too much unwanted attention. Last but not least, there is a chance I may end up like that dragon. She has the strength to either capture me in that case or slay me and safely bring my body here. However, for her to be mind controlled is impossible since she is a construct. With her power, it is likely they would try to mind control her first anyways. By the time they realize they cannot mind control a construct, or that she is one to begin with, it will be too late. In short, I believe everything points out to her being the best possible choice for this task, Ainsama.
Indeed. I had no reason to reject your proposal. It was about time we activated your sister too. Especially after what has happened with Yggdrasil.
Does that mean?
Yes, I will be activating Rubedo.
My deepest gratitude, Ainsama.
She bows. As you may already know, I will need some ingredients to activate Rubedo. Do you know what they are?
I'm sorry, Ainsama, I do not know all of them.
I will need your blood and Nigridus. A small item like a stone. And 2 other items, something from a pure and virgin person. I mean, you already have Albedo's blood, so that checks out. And another from evil dead person. That might be problematic. I will start with your blood. Yeah, I mean, you cover 2 things.
Yes. Would a vial of blood be enough?
Yes, a vial is more than enough. Can you take care of the other items as well, while I visit Nigredo?
Of course.
Good, we'll meet by Rubedo once we are both done. By then, you should have all the missing ingredients. I'm sure Rubedo will be happy to see you on her awakening.
Yes. So will I.
Nothing else? No? Okay. Speak with Nigredo. Greetings, Nigredo.
Ainsama.
Oh, this might be the first time we see her basically stature here. She bows. I hope all things considered, you've not been treated too harshly.
I am aware I deserve all the punishment I get. It is not an issue.
I'm not here just to visit you today, Nigredo. I plan to activate Rubedo, and as such I need your blood.
I ask you to reconsider the plan, Ainsama. Rubedo is a danger for everyone. I can feel it. I know she'll betray Nazarick.
Funny, you would say that considering where you are standing. Oh, I'm aware of the dangers. It is the reason why I have left her unactivated for so long. That being said, there is no denying that she is a powerful asset. It is a ways to live and forget about her because of fear. Taking calculated risks is something I do almost every day, and this time it is no different. I hand her a vial. Fill it up.
Very well.
She cuts her hand and fills up the vial.
Here it is. Be careful.
Always. Kinda like her. Algedo should have all the ingredients. 8th floor entrance. 8th floor entrance. Oh. So the desert basically. Or... Albedo, do you have all the ingredients?
Yes, I've gotten everything.
Alright, let's go. We walk on the hot desert of the 8th floor until we reach a tall rock on the Rubedo stands motionless. Oh, that's Rubedo, okay. She's like a statue watching over the area. Here we are. I pick a stone off the ground. Fly! Albedo flies behind me until we reach the peak. Hello! I land just in front of Rubedo, with such a peaceful expression. One would not think she's the most powerful melee fighter in Nazarick. Are you ready, Albedo?
Yes.
Let's begin then. I place the stone I had picked up earlier on Rubedo's palms. As soon as I let it go, it begins to float. A simple stone, something anyone could pick off the ground, would soon become a key. Citronintas, a line that will burst into red flames to awaken Rubedo. Through a ritual called Magnum Opus, which can be performed only by high-level alchemists, Ice would soon awaken the strongest NPC of Nazarick, one that many would describe as perfect. An angel. Angel, huh? I would not describe that as perfect then. But whatevs. I'm the weirdo who's not a fan of angels. Soul beings, I'm truly doing this. Ice places the ashes of an evil dead person over the stone. I wonder who that was. And while chanting the first part of the ritual, he pours Nigredo's blood on it. The stone becomes pitch black. Yggdrasil is the first part of the Magnum Opus. It is the blackening of a decay, the chaos, the evil. Soon after, Ainz places the head of a pure and virgin person and then begins to chant once again while pouring Albedo's blood on the top of it. That's definitely the hair of Albedo as well. As with acid, the hair burns away, and as with bleach, the blackness is washed away. Two substances that should never come in contact do. A colorless stone is left behind them. Like a miniature moon, the stone shines feebly. Minute by minute, its light becomes stronger, and that is because the last ingredient is air itself. The stone is slowly combusting, and after a little over 30 minutes it turns yellow. Almost done.
Is that the key to activate Rubedo?
That's correct. This yellow stone, its name is Citronetas. The three main stages in alchemy are Nigredo, Albedo and Rubedo. However, to reach Rubedo you need the lesser known stage, Citronitas, also known as the key to obtain perfection. While Nigredo is a fallen angel, she is anything but evil. While Albedo is a succubus, a demon clearly evil, she was made to be a pure virgin. And then there is her, Rubedo. An angel who is not good, but not even the opposite. She's a true neutral. Oh. I operate to keep the perfect balance, because balance is perfection. After Citronitas completely sinks inside of Rubedo, she is finally active and opens her eyes.
Greetings.
She looks around, slightly confused. Rubedo, she was made in a special way by Tabula Smaragdina, the most unique and powerful NPC in Nazarick.
Little sister?
Before I can interact with Rubedo further, Albedo leaps forward to hug Rubedo.
Hello. You're even more adorable than remembered.
She proceeds to make a mess of Rubedo's hair while patting her fiercely. Given the situation, I would not be surprised if Rubedo reacted violently, but she stood still, expressionless. However, she has emotions, unlike a normal construct. She has only a few racial levels of golem, only to have the whole process of activation and giving Citronitas a purpose. After all, Tabula Smaragdina is a huge fan of alchemy. He really outdone himself with her. He maintained the main 3 stages by having them as NPC, but included the 4th, often ignored stage as a ritualistic item. Interesting. Momonga looks at the two sisters with attention. Despite having emotions, she looks fairly cold. Could she be a tsundere? No, more like kudere, I guess. At the end, Albedo completely took hold of Rubedo. I did not feel like intruding between the sisters moment. After all, they had not spent time together in a very long time. Well, I will interact more with Rubedo later. I spend the rest of the day creating powerful undead, worthy of escorting them in their mission to look for the other supreme beings. My friends. Speak with Hamsuke. In the amphitheater. Alright. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Alright, that means we are going on a little walk. Alright, Demirux. Do you have anything new? No, you don't. I probably say anyone new, but well, whatever. Baharut Empire, I probably can't do anything here, yeah. Kind of as expected. Anything at all happening in Resties? Greetings, I'm Sama. Hilma, I know you worked pretty hard.
Yes.
I work even harder in the following days because I can use all the information I will be getting. No slacking you off.
I would never slack off. I will always be loyal. I will always work as hard as I can.
Good.
I like her. She's nice woman.
Forest of Top. Fake Nazarick. Nothing. Carne Village. Nobody wants anything. Erantel. There probably will be nothing. Hopefully there is something happening. I mean, some kind of scene or whatever with the waifu as well. Would be nice. It was 6th floor, I believe, right? He said. Amphitheater 6th floor, yeah. Okay, so we'll do everything first except 6th floor. Nazarick entrance, what's going on here? Oh, this guy makes appearance. Let's go!
Oh, hi, Samo! See that spot over there?
Look where his flipper is pointing. Oh! That is where Naimel fought some of the intruders. She was so quick I did not have the time to watch it fully.
Yeah! That spot was burned. It smells horrible to it now. Now it smells like lavender. No one could ever tell someone fought here recently.
You did a great job, Claire. There is no one else I would trust with cleaning duties.
Your words of praise are such an honor, thank you. I shall clean even harder in order.
Look forward to it.
About it. There is but a single obstacle standing between my bright future and I. An obstacle I now hope to overcome by myself despite my many tries.
Problem?
Problem? No, that doesn't begin to describe my situation. Removing spilled paint on the carpet is a problem. No, mine is a nightmare. One I may very well die from someday. Look!
He turns around.
Look, she even put a sticker here I cannot reach.
A sticker? Oh, are we talking about Shizu? Yeah. Here, let me help you. I remove it and look it better once it is off from his back. Yes. It is Fury? Who did this?
Shizu Delta! She keeps hunting me! I managed to break free only when the mates surround her. Can you believe they fight among themselves just to be with her? They're mad! But that works for me. I just wish you would not attempt to capture me in the first place.
I do not even know what to say, man.
Please speak to her. Mine is a secret. No, vital task I cannot work properly if I need to watch my back constantly. Quite literally.
I will speak to her, yeah.
Thank you, Isama.
Ekli.
Shizu, you're so cool. So funny.
I like Shizu overall. She's super nice as well. Frozen Prison. Yes, let's go. Hello.
Hi, Samai's here. This is perfect, but you let him hear the lullaby. Please.
Damn it. Neuronist, can you not take off the clothes out of the people? The lullaby is nothing more than moans of pains as she gets tortured. I'm not sure how long she plans to do that, however, I have better things to spend my time with, so I stop her. I like it. Good job, Neuronist.
Hearing your praise fills my heart to enjoy. Does not that fill your heart to enjoy as well? Does not that make you want to improve and do even better?
She asks to Imi now, while licking her. Ew. I would not want to be in her place for that lick alone, man.
Archie, she's still alive, is she not?
Alive? As much as I am.
I'm so glad. Robert Dick too. What a name, by the way.
Should you be truly worried about other people given the position you're in? I think the most lucky person was the one who met his end before he even realized it. Biased, I know.
Where is she?
Very well. I'm down here.
Nini?
She cries in pain as I ignore her question. Keep out the good work, neuronist.
Yes!
She gives me the creeps. Do
not do this to me, please. Have pity, just kill me, please.
silence! Let's see. I place my hand in his head. You do not believe in any god now. Cast Cure Light's wounds.
Cure light wounds.
Nothing. This does not prove they are rightful. Not believing in a god or having their faith waver is all in their mind. It is no different from a wizard losing their ability to cast spells if they do not rest properly. Let's test this theory. You believe I am your god?
Kami-sama.
Yes, I am your god. Show me the power I bestowed upon you for your loyalty in all these years. Use Cure Light Wounds on me.
Right away, Kami-sama. Cure light wounds.
This time the spell works. I receive some damage from the divine power. However, I do not feel pain, but joy? I cannot force laughter, I'm sorry. I call me or affects you. I cannot use divine power, let alone bestow it on the others. Just I thought now. Rubedo. First of all, address me as Ainsama from now on. Secondly, I want to hear everything you know about the other gods, about your powers, about your faith. After speaking to him, I have learned many interesting things about divine powers. Unlike wizards, whose power comes from within them through the usage of mana, divine casters stamp from an external source. So they kinda suck, basically. Also known as a sphere of influence, prayers and deeds done to a deity share some mana with it. I'm not sure if each deity has their own sphere or if all divine power comes from a single source form. This needs some extra research, but it is possible that any extra tampering with his mind will render him a vegetable. Instead, for the time being, I've decided to question him further.
It is called the magic of all things, Ainsama. They believe that every being, anyone who has the voice and the will to pray, holds at least some mana within them. However, I believe that every living being, even trees, hold such a power. How else would you explain the tree of life?
He asks, rhetorically, of course. As he continues to speak, I focus on a particular thing. He said, the tree of life. It shares a similitude with Yggdrasil. But it's because the cane was called after the tree of life. They are the same thing but with a different name. Are the two things connected? Maybe.
Chaos!
His sudden change of pitch wakes me up from my thinking.
That's right, uncontrolled source of mana over time will bring disasters. That is why praying is so much important. It will not prevent it, but they can be late for a very long time. I don't know much about it, but wild mages tap directly into that chaos to use their magic. Of course, the damage they can provoke is nothing compared to a natural disaster.
Wild magic. Yggdrasil. I have some thinking to do. Very well, that's all for now.
It was not to speak directly to you, Ainsama.
That day I gained some extra info and a new follower. Seems like it, yeah. Don't go to amphitheater. Gigantic tree. No amphitheater entrance. Oh, what's up, Ruby? Greetings, Rubedo. How do you feel? We finally have a moment for ourselves, so I use this chance to interact with her before both her and Albedo leave.
I feel nothing. No, maybe a little out of place. However, my older sister makes me feel at home.
There is no helping it. You've been disabled for a long time. I'm sorry about that.
It is not that. From my perspective, it has been less than a second since my last activation. I know a lot of time has passed, but the time, it is different, although it is the same home I remember.
We're still at home, but in a different world.
Yes, my older sister has mentioned that. Speaking of older sisters, I have not seen Yggdrasil yet.
I had her jailed in the frozen prison because of a small insubordination. She's isolated for the time being, but since you have been just activated, I can grant the permission to see her just this once.
No, I do not care. I'm fairly sure she would not enjoy my sight either way.
Alright.
I'm going to warm up.
She unfolds her wings.
I'm a little stiff.
She swiftly flies away as soon as she is done saying that. She has complicated personality as I had predicted, but she seems loyal so far. I'll need to trust Albedo's judgment. Oh boy. Cherry Blossom. Hello, Ariole, do you have a moment?
Of course, Aisama.
She bows.
How may I be of use?
I'm not here because of that today. I want you to go on a date with me. The lack of emotions give me the strength to utter those words. However, given my lack of experience in this matter, it still sounds awkward. I have a wife for what the heck?
Hey? Me? I would be happy to... Should I prepare a tea for us?
No, not a date here.
Any floor will be nice. I admit I'm a little excited. I did not expect this. Ah!
She used her hands to slap her cheeks a few times.
I'm ready.
You are misunderstanding things.
Where?
Our date will be outside of our home. I was thinking of taking you to Karna village for starters. It is not much and the food or anything cannot even begin to compare with our home, but a change of scenery would be an interesting experience, especially for you. After all, it will be your first time outside, will it not?
Outside? Sama, is that truly fine? To leave the place given my position?
You are here all the time. I know you like it here, but a change of scenery every once in a while is needed. Any place, no matter how good and beautiful it is, can become a jail.
But
I do not expect any intruders. It would be quite unlikely for that to happen in the short time we'll be away. Even then, the traps alone would take care of most intruders. If not, I have never encountered someone capable of taking out POP monsters. That does not mean you can take it easy. It simply means you are free to take a break every once in a while. Besides, it is only thanks to teleporting that Kyoku's family has been fed.
Thank you! It makes me really happy to know you appreciate my work so much. Being with Aisama and outside, I don't know if I can handle this much so suddenly. And am I even wearing the right clothing? Perhaps I will need to disguise myself. My voice?
Do not worry. You are a true human. You'll fit perfectly. That being said, you will get many stares regardless of that.
Why? I don't like being stared. It makes me feel uncomfortable.
I can understand that, especially since I fear I can discover my true form. However, you will get used to it fairly quickly. After all, you will get stared on because of the high quality of your clothing and your incredible beauty.
Incredible beauty! Aisama, are you trying to make my heart implode? I'll have a heart attack if you keep this up. I start to feel a little warm already.
She takes a hand fan and uses it to get some breeze. Such things are impossible for a true human, you know. What do you mean? A heart attack? It is quite possible. You're basically flawless. That includes your appearance. Ready to go? I extend my hands toward her.
Yes!
She grabs it and we teleport to the entrance of the Great Tomb of Nazarick. We head towards the Karna village and once we are almost there, I turn to my human form. After a brief walk, you head to a stand selling ice cream.
Ooh! I think among those strawberries. Yes, that would be great.
I'll take the same then. Here you go. She's a cutie phone. She is.
I'm so lonesome after what you've done for us. I cannot ask you to pay.
Do not fret. I have the coin that would be more than happy to pay for a good service. I hand her a platinum coin.
Dispatch, I cannot.
You can keep the rest.
Yes, thank you. I'll be back right away with your orders.
After the recent successes, I can afford to pay this much. Of course, it's not done out of pure generosity. I'm simply using this chance to boost my reputation. Not only am I eating among them, but I'm also paying them generously. I want to appear as a strong figure, but not as unreachable as the average king. What do you think, Aurora?
I did not think much of this place when I saw it the first time, honestly. The strawberries are actually just as fresh and tasty as Nazarick's. I thought this was the best food I could get here, but not expect them to be this good. I'm pleasantly surprised.
Oh. Ate some of the strawberry ice cream indeed. It tastes pretty good. It is true. It really is good. They must be growing them locally as well. Oh yeah, what did you expect? What do you think about this place? She thinks we're eating ice cream.
I don't really like this village. Aside from the ice cream, I think our home has much more beautiful places and better food. Don't get me wrong, I'm having fun. I get to visit a new place, but I'm having the most fun because you are next to me. Hi, Sama.
I see. Thank you, Aurora. We continue to chit-chat until we finish our ice cream and then head back to the Great Tomb of Nazarick.
It was fun, Sama. We should do this again here.
If I do not find a nice looking place outside that you might like, we could enjoy some free time here. Agreed.
Looking forward to it.
She might be the second waifu. I mean, spa resort, yeah. Oh, yeah. Give me a second. Solution, give me a second. We'll join you very soon. Actually, I want to have a look at the mirror as well. Maybe something new here. No, doesn't look like it. Solution! Solution, do you have a moment?
Of course, Sama.
She bows.
How can I be of use?
Well, mine is not really an order this time, more like invitation. This means refusing is an option.
I do not think I will.
Huh. So, I want you to go on a date with me. The lack of motions give me the strength to utter those words. However, given my lack of experience in this matter, it still sounds awkward. You know, I mean, I'm a little ahead, surprisingly enough, with recording, so... I was editing previously... like yesterday, whichever episode it was. And, you know, even if we chose Marbella as waifu, supposedly the harem is like imminent anyway, so I guess that's why we still can go after others, apparently. Anywho.
Yes! Hey, just like that. Is something wrong, Sama?
No, not really, no. To be fair, like... Of all the mates, I don't know if I would place Solution or Lupus Regina as number 2. Not sure. Anywho, just thought you would think a little longer about your response.
What should I think about? I would be crazy to refuse, so the only option is to, of course, agree. About their date, will it be here at home or outside?
I mean, I was going to Carna Village, maybe eat something there for starters.
Sama. You are tempting me now. I'm ready. Shall we go?
Yes. Take my hand. I extend my hand towards Kiri. Once she grabs onto it, we teleport to the entrance of the Great Tomb of Nazarick. And then we go. Oh! The screaming of a man who is slowly dying. I did not expect to hear that when we went on a date. In fact, it is not like I had imagined at all. I thought we would have a quick meal in Carna Village and then take a walk, but she misunderstood. Instead, here we are, south of Carna Village in the fields. Hey, she has nice legs as well, what the heck. After travel found walking in the fields became her meal, we have walked to a quiet and beautiful spot to sit and talk.
That was tasty.
I'm glad you're enjoying yourself, Solution.
How could I not? This is going better than I had dreamed.
Is that so? Speaking of dreams, what do you think about the team assembled to look for the Supreme Ones?
I cannot say much about Rubedo. I guess it's better than keeping her disabled. On the other hand, I think Shaltir would have been better for the task. Just like Rubedo, Shaltir is immune to mind control. Whoever controlled the dragon would fail miserably if they targeted us.
That is a good point, but no one knows Rubedo better than Albedo. Rubedo does not have a social personality. I do not see her working well with Shaltir. There is also what Albedo said, she offered some good points so much so that I could not reject her proposal.
I understand.
To change topic, we'll have our own kingdom soon. In your opinion, what should be our main focus?
I believe we should keep up appearances for starters. We only know a portion of the world, so a real danger should not be excluded. We have to be careful. On the other hand, even if such danger did not exist, fitting in and slowly enjoy our conquest would be more satisfying. It is like dissolving a human inside you over a span of a few days, but only after taking the proper precautions first. After all, it would be no good if your meal struggled too much.
I see. You're right, only because the recent intruders were weaklings, it does not mean we can afford to be careless. By the way, her talk about having something inside and dissolving it had once again awoken my curiosity regarding a certain topic. If something enters your body, will it burn? I had a pretty good understanding of how slimes worked, at least in Yggdrasil. However, this new world was not always like Yggdrasil. That may include my previous knowledge about slimes.
No, that would be highly inconvenient as I use my body as storage. I can locally begin the dissolvement process only in certain areas of my body. That means I do not have to take off any items stored inside me before eating. It works the same way as I had shown you in the bath our first time. Do you remember? I could change the consistency of only my arm to clean your body off while you feasted your eyes on mine.
Yes. I remember that now that you mentioned it, 4th episode.
Yes, not only I can change that, but also these properties, like the pH. I can keep it at a comfortable 7 or drop it all the way to 1 if I want to dissolve a body over the span of a few days.
I wonder how it feels like. That's a nice one.
No, not bad looking.
I uttered those words without thinking.
Do you want to try?
Hey, is it really alright?
Why not? I don't mind at all, Aisama.
Alright then. I placed 2 fingers on her torso and they slowly begin to sink in. Soon enough, half my body is already inside of her. Half of my hands. The feeling is hard to describe. I played with slime when I was a kid and I do not remember it being quite like this. Most likely it has to do with her ability to alter her consistency as such, so you can act and feel like a semi-liquid. This seems to be even more the case, given that I feel the half of my hand inside her wet. Yet if I try to take some of it off her body, it is dry and there is no trace of the watery feeling I felt. It is an otherworldly experience. As I take my hand off her, I observe her expression. She's smiling lewdly. How did it feel having my hand inside of you? What a weird thing to say.
It felt amazing.
Really? Would it change if I touched another area of your body? Like, I don't know, shoulder?
Not really, no.
So... Okay, so having an intercourse is impossible for you.
Yeah, that I went and that's what I had in mind for a while. I'm done for.
I call Migora affects you. Whew. Even so, she is surprised for a moment, but her expression quickly goes back to her lewd smile. Hehe.
In my default state, I would not get the same pleasure another woman could. Physarum polycephalum by itself, a simple cell. However, it has the potential to form a full nervous system. At the cellular level, I can easily do the same. I could replicate the same structure, especially the part from which a woman would get the most pleasure from, but... The problem is that I have never done before. I have no idea where and how to change. I've never researched it either, as I have no interest in such things. However, if you want to try that with me, it will be a completely different story. I could ask Shaltir for assistance.
Did Solution get along with Shaltir? I mean, she mentions her a lot.
I'm sure she has enough knowledge on the subject of a woman's pleasure. Enough for me to learn how to alter my body in a way that I can feel pleasure. That is, if you wish. So...
I mean, I guess we are on that path, yes.
That brings me so much joy and curiosity. To have such a focused amount of nerves all in a single spot, I can imagine such an amount of pleasure. I hope I will not get addicted to it. If that happens, will you take care of me?
Well, I mean, I would need to take responsibility, I guess. She does not say anything. Her honor applies a twisted smile covering her whole face while her eyes sparkle from excitement. I'm kinda scared now.
I look forward to it then. Ha, I truly do. We should walk back home. I want to begin my research as soon as possible when I do not have too many tasks. The sooner I finish, the sooner we can begin.
Yes, it's about time we get back. Let's go. Honestly, for Overlord, with all of those expressions, yeah, it is on another level in a way. Alright, let's go to amphitheater. That's what we're supposed technically to do. Ooh, a lot is happening here. Hamsuke. Alright, Clementine, what's up, girl?
I saw.
You have handled yourself pretty well in the invasion, well done. She has also given Eclair a lot of work to do, but...
Those were just a bunch of weaklings, adventurers I killed many in the past, they are no different. It was for my age to face a challenge, real changes, for example, you!
Me?
What would it be for me to face Isama? Oh no, what will do? Should I beg? Onicho's begging you, pretty please.
I know it's a friendly spar, right? I would like to taste the progresses you made myself.
They're human first, I cannot wound a skeleton.
Fun of you. To think you can wound me. You do know I'll be just as powerful in my human form, right?
I'm not tempted, but I like to have some flesh under my blade.
I doubt your blade will get anywhere near my skin, but I will amuse you. We'll see if it gets anywhere near. While turning to my human form, she begins boosting her abilities. Once she's done, she charges at me. She's quick, just as I remember. Using magic would be unfair and I have no hope of actually slashing her, so I just stick to parrying her hits. This plays out much like our last fight, but I do not plan to hug her.
7!
She tries to slash me, but I parry her hit.
8!
Another slash from another direction. She's pretty quick, however I easily parry it as well.
9!
Why is she counting her slashes? As I ask myself that, I parry yet another hit.
And 10!
She jumps and tries to slash me from the top. This time I parry the 10th hit with no problems at all. However, before she lands...
Martial arts knockdown!
She uses a martial arts skill I was not aware of, possibly a new skill she has developed recently. I'm not all worried since our vast difference levels, however, I was wrong. Before I know it, the skill makes me lose my balance. I'm fairly sure it is not the effect she had expected, because a moment before I hit my head against hers, I see an expression of surprise. Nice skill. It was unexpected, I could say you were waiting, or even close to it, but doing something like this despite our vast difference levels, victory itself?
Yeah, whatever, get up now. Oh, wait,
We are done already. Combat acts usually have a follow-up attack. What was your intention to let me land on you?
Asif, let me go already.
Dude, we are going for it. Fuck it. Seeing as there is nobody near us, I decided to kiss her. The situation called for a kiss, but I do not know why I did it. Could it be because I was looking forward to seeing her reaction? Was it because I found it fun, or because her personality was a nice change of pace for someone like me who cannot walk anywhere without having someone bow before me? I ask myself those questions while our lips stay connected, albeit for a few seconds. Our kiss is no way essentially far from a kiss you would give to a lover, yet I have to admit her lips feel quite soft and warm. She has a strong, ruthless personality. She might be elfly insane as well, but despite everything, she's still a woman. The kiss we are sharing reminds me of that fact. However...
Oh freak, let me go! What are you doing?
The words coming out of her mouth awaken me into reality. Your lesson for today. Do not use newly acquired skills in a challenging fight. Practice it on weaker opponents first. This time you've been kissed by death. However, make such mistakes in the button, I'm afraid the kiss will be a little more literal.
Gee, whatever, I'm done for today.
She runs away. That might have been stupid of me to do, but whatever. Shizu. As I'm about to greet Shizu, I notice what she's hugging and I stop on my tracks for a moment. A bunny. Oh. From the tears forming on the spear needle sides, I can imagine that her hack is anything but pleasant. I'm starting to understand the issues Eclair is going through.
Hello, Aisama.
She bows, and in doing so, her grasp gets even tighter, and I hear a cry of pain coming from Spear Needle. The creature she's holding resembles a rabbit, but it is actually a monster roaming this floor. Back in Yggdrasil, they were hunted for their food, but it was not as easy as one could imagine. To drop their food, they would need to get killed in one hit. If they take any damage, their food turns into needles. That means she's just hugging thousands of needles right now, but she's completely unfazed by that. Shizu, what are you doing?
I was looking for Eclair, however, in my search, you told me I should not bother him for today. I think he has been trying to avoid me lately. I'm not sure why.
And the spear needle?
It's cute! I knew this floor had been good. I was roaming outside the amphitheater, so I took one.
Ah, I see. The rabbit is not speaking, but I can feel like its eyes are pleading me to free him from that torture before it is too late. As the overlord of this tomb, I cannot ignore this request. Shizu, I have an idea.
What is it, Aisama?
Since we have some free time after our recent success, would you like to go out with me and look for a new pet?
Oh, a cute one?
Yes. The spear needle or even Eclair are pets you cannot really keep with you all the time. However, if you were to get your own pet, you could always bring it with you. That means you will not need to look for them anymore, especially not Eclair.
Alright.
Excellent. Let's go! Whoa. We do not have to go too far before we discover that we were looking what we're looking for. I mean, I don't know if that's a cute one, but I was thinking of going to Karna village or around there, however.
Oof. Well, that was fast.
That was fast. How did a dog get here anyways? My gaze shifts to Shizu. I not even need to ask her if she likes the dog. Her sparkly eyes are an answer in and on itself. However, there is a problem. Once the dog sees me, he starts to back away while whining, and if Shizu would attempt to catch it, the dog would not survive. There is only one thing I can do at this point. Shizu, watch.
Yes.
She says so, but her gaze does not get away from the shivering dog. I turn to my human form. It is the only way for me to attempt befriending the dog. Surely enough, the dog stops shivering and whimpering, but his backing way does not hold. I can say I'm an animal expert. I never owned a pet in my whole life, however. Everyone knows dogs like treats, especially one that may have not eaten in days. For a dog like that to be so far from civilization, I wonder if it belonged to one of the adventurers. As I ask myself that, I take a few treats from my inventory. I throw one near him, slowly as to not scare him off, and then hold the other one in my hand. He smells the treat and then proceeds to eat it quite swiftly too.
So cute!
As predicted, the dog slowly approaches me and proceeds to eat the treat. Once it is done, I proceed to pick him up and show Shizu how to hold it. Creatures out there are really fragile, you have to be careful. Do not hug them, let them hug you. See, you can practice with some items to know the right pressure to put to avoid crushing the dog. You may want to also give him a name, he's your pet now. Do you want to try and hold? While I'm speaking, I feel something attaching to my forehead. I'll be wondering what it is if it was not for the dog getting one as well. A sticker. Shizu's sticker. Luckily not the furry one. Shizu, what is this?
I like you both. Especially you, Aisama. You stayed behind for her sake when all the others did not. Also, your human form is cute.
I'm not sure how I feel towards that. I try my best to explain her how to treat a dog as we go back inside while hoping for the best. I had no idea peeling the sticker off was so difficult. I feel bad for the dog, but he will live with it.
Shizu is so cute.
Alright. We still have to talk with Hamsuke.
Aisama!
I was looking for you.
How can I help? Do you want to see the martial arts skills I have mastered? Are you going to equip me with water equipment? Maybe a sword. I'm not sure if I need one. It would be cool, but...
She waggles her tail around. Maybe later. I wanted to ask about Mil, since I understand you two are pretty close.
That is so!
Considering you've learned the martial skill by watching Mil doing the same training, how close would you say she is to also mastering the same skill?
Kind of close, maybe?
Not really the kind of response I was looking for. I wait in hope she will explain herself better.
She trains really hard with little to no resting. When I'm super tired, she's still training. She reminds me much of those mates. They work really hard as well. Back a few days ago, while I was coming to train here, I have overheard two of those mates speaking. One of them was boasting how she's trying... what was it called?
D?
No, wait. Oh! The dimension cycle! I think she said that. I don't understand how it works, but she basically said she managed to clean 3 rooms by herself in a day and a half with only a few naps.
Well, I have been clear regarding overworking. I will need to speak with them later. Thanks for letting me know. I'll fix that issue later. Now, could you tell me more details about Milmil's progression?
Oh yeah, so, as I was saying, if I think back about when I first met her and compare herself to now, she did make progress.
Oh, well, that is good news.
But, considering how much work she's putting into it, the time she takes to progress slow, way too slow. It shouldn't take that long to make the progress she did.
I'd actually expected as much. It's great news that she has made any progress at all. Keep a watch on her, and let me know of an important change. No matter how much I monitor her, I cannot tell such slight progression by myself.
Will do, Einstein.
Troubling news regarding the mates. I need to contact one right now and fix the issue. We should meet in the throne room. Alright. Seems like nothing else is really happening, huh? Let's get to it. Kixes. Thank you for showing so clearly on short notice. Kixes.
It is only natural I do, Einstein. If I made you wait more longer, when necessary it would be rude.
I had contacted the first mate who came in my mind to relay a message to all the other ones. Having the message skill is handy and so is the ring to get around Nazarick quickly, however she has no such things. Despite that, she barely took a few minutes to come all the way here. She smiles awaiting my words. I'm very displeased.
Hey, why? I'm not dressed properly after all, perhaps I took way too long after all.
Not with you in particular, but displeasure comes from all the mates as a whole. Ever since we came in this world, I made sure to change a few things regarding your schedule. I was clear that unused rooms should not be cleaned as often and your shifts should not last more than 10 hours. 10 is a lot. That caused some of you to be unhappy, so I designed other lighter tasks, such as having one of you each day at my site after a full day rest.
Yes, it is a really big honor, Einstein.
However, it came to my attention that at least one of you has started to overwork herself once again by adopting a different sleeping schedule. Hearing that has truly displeased me. I don't care to hear whose idea it was, but I want you to take care of it. You shall put a stop to that and then, in my name, order those who adopted that sleeping schedule a full 3 days rest.
3 days! That is very harsh punishment, but I understand.
She bows. I still cannot believe I'm issuing breaks as a punishment. Aisama, are you looking for a butler, perhaps? I know I'm human, but maybe I can still manage. Let everybody know that if anyone works a single hour more than their schedule, my next punishment will be harsher. A whole week break.
I'll make sure to let the information to everybody, Aisama.
She bows once again. Her bow is not as elegant as her previous one. It is more tense. You may go now.
Yes! Have a good evening, Aisama.
Long day. Chambers. Alright, let's go to the chambers, and over there we'll end the episode that way. For once it will end like that. Sleep. I let my body fall on my soft bed. All of this is killing me, mentally speaking. Of course, as long as there is no emergency, I can rely on Albedo and Miruk. Everything went well so far, thanks to them. However, I roll around on the bed. Albedo is going to leave soon, and Miruk has his tasks as well. Cocytus... no, he's also busy with the lizardman village. I'm screwed. I'm barely making it as an overlord. How the hell am I supposed to become a king? They call me God affects. What should I do? I cannot make a mistake. If I do, everything could be done for. I'm all gone. Everyone believes me, but how can I avoid making mistakes if I have no clue what to do? I would need a teacher. Right now, would I find one? How would I find one? Even if I did, that would not help. It would be like telling everybody that I'm just a simple office worker. I slap my bony cheeks. Enough of this! I have to be the best I can. I'll solve nothing by whining about it. I took my book, one that I read and practiced many times. For the whole night, as I often do, I read the book over and over. I repeat it in my mind. I practice my speech and play out different scenarios in my mind. Over and over. Over and over, and then I realize from my alarm item I had previously set. It engages that the night is over and a new day is beginning. Every night I practice so much that at the end I truly believe I am worthy overlord, at least for a little while. And now it is time to end the episode. That is absolutely correct. We'll continue tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed. Consider liking the video if you did. Subscribe to you in real. And have a wonderful day! Bye bye.